He knew exactly where he was going. Your boy disappeared in downtown LA like a ghost. California Highway Patrol, Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, nobody could catch him. 2 sets of helicopters, nobody could catch him. Perfect chase. Let's get into it.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do?
信じられない逃走劇が今始まる。たった1台のコルベットがヘリも警察も風に振り切った。映像を見ながら実際使われる英語表現にリアクション。その後、重要なフレーズを一緒にマスターしていきます。最後には僕として個人的な感想もシェアします。最後まで見れば、リアルな英語が身につくだけじゃなく、ドライバーが LA の街の中をゴーストのように消えた瞬間も見られますよ。
All right, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Once again, another perfect chase coming from a Corvette Z06.
And the driver took off in this blue Corvette Z06.
Z06.
Top speed 205 miles an hour.
And I mean perfection. Everything your boy did was perfect. He had the power, he had the gas, and he knew where he was going. Corvette C7 Z06, 650 horsepower, 6.2 liter V8. All right. In and out of traffic, 120, 130, 140 on the highway. Perfect. With ease. On the highway, 95% of the chase. The minute that he got off the highway, he knew exactly where he was going. Your boy disappeared in downtown LA like a ghost. California Highway Patrol, Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, nobody could catch him. 2 sets of helicopters, nobody could catch him. Perfect chase. Let's get into it.
So I really think that's what we're going to see here now. If we continue through Garfield past the 60, there's really nothing more but residential Montebello and East LA. But there we go. We went under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
And
Where'd he go?
CHP units is really close behind us. And there you have it, the quick speed. All of a sudden, this
out of
driver
nowhere.
picking up speed going eastbound now. It looks like this is going to be Wilcox Avenue.
90.
Still not on the freeway,
60.
but still using a high rate of speed. As soon as this
50.
driver saw that CHP unit, he decided to floor it. There's another CHP unit on the other side of that bridge, and that driver sees him, makes
What's
another
CHP
left
going to
turn.
do? What's CHP going to do? What do you think they're going to do? That's right, not a goddamn thing.
On Wilcox Avenue again.
They're going to get smoked.
And it's almost like we're seeing a bit of a cat and mouse game as we're back on this road that the driver used earlier to exit from the 60 freeway. And we're going to come up on another intersection that the driver passed earlier, still going at a high rate of speed. Luckily, traffic isn't too bad here, but it's just a really scary scene, passing right on the right side of those other vehicles, pretty close to sideswiping them. And it looks like we're going to get back onto the freeway now. I believe
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
That's the on-ramp back to the 60 freeway westbound as we continue towards downtown eventually.
115,
the next
120.
big interchange is going to be the 60.
Look how easy it is to get up to that speed.
All right, joining me now is Michelle Fisher, our reporter, who is
130.
Helping us out here with our coverage of this high-speed pursuit. A Corvette going 140 miles an hour on the freeway, now back on the freeway.
116
yes,
chilling.
I heard you ask what violation he possibly was being pulled over for in the first place, but do we know that information yet? Or
no plate.
Okay.
We presume it's no rear plate because I don't think they even have front plates on a Corvette, although you're supposed to have front plates on all cars. And of course, obviously after that, the speed.
So all of this stemmed from a vehicle violation. He didn't have any plates on the front or the rear of his car. High-speed police chase, no plates. Okay.
And
for this pursuit, but there is a lot of volume here, and as we were saying, a lot of chances for the freeway to kind of curve left and right. This is the part of the 10 freeway earlier that was closed a couple of months ago due to that fire into the freeway, just to give you an idea of where we are now.
That thing is moving. That thing is moving in and out.
Maneuver trying to skate around some other vehicles there. As we said, the volume is building, and it's going to make this a little bit more difficult for this driver to maintain those top speeds. As we widen out, you could see that those CHP...
Bro, this is the Corvette way up here. This is the CHP officers way back here. They have no chance in hell at catching this damn Corvette. But they still continue to pursue.
It's driving the erratic behavior that we've seen from
CHP on them. CHP not playing games in this chase. They want them bad.
This guy. Now we are going to approach the 10 and the 110.
Your boy doing
interchange.
130
It
with
looks
ease.
like this guy's staying on the far left side. So as we come up on some traffic. We're going to go under the overpasses there, and we're going to come out the other side. It looks like we're going to be committed to that. Wow. We jumped the gore point onto a part of the 10 freeway that's actually more of a side connector ramp that you can use from the 10 to reconnect back, or use from the 110. And he's going to come back eastbound on the 10 because that might be a part of town that this guy's more familiar with. And now that he's back on the freeway, we'll probably see those high rates of speed.
The surface street that we're seeing this Corvette driver on right now.
All right, downtown LA now, so this becomes tricky as far as our ability to watch this, Gabe?
Look at him. Where'd he go?
As I say that, there he goes.
Where'd he go?
Right, so this becomes very difficult because we have to dance around some of the towers here.
Those are some beautiful buildings, man. Shout out to downtown Los Angeles, man. That's a beautiful sight right there. That's a beautiful sight. Chase, oh man, that's beautiful.
Including that now famous tower that is marked up with all that graffiti here in downtown. Stay on the south side of downtown so we can kind of see him through the buildings as he goes through some of these intersections. He was favoring north and southbound roads, and now we're kind of going on these east and westbound roads. So as we move Air 7 HD a little bit to the west, hopefully we'll be able to see him continue down some of these roads. But it looks like he might have made a turn on Hill Street.
Yep.
And we're going to move a little bit closer to Hill Street. To the north. We're being told he went north on Hill Street. We're going to move Air 7 HD a little closer to that and see if we can catch him again.
On the right is earlier.
And you've just seen, it's an illustration of how tricky this can be. If it's hard for us, it's also hard for the police who are trying to treat pedestrians out doing their business out there. And so this is on the driver. And so it may be that this blue Corvette, this Corvette Z06 model, which is a souped-up version of a souped-up car, may have escaped. And that is kind of a tactic that has worked in the past. They get into downtown LA, they maybe go into a parking garage, and they're gone. They're in the wind.
What I will say is there's probably not many of those cars on
City Hall for you. But we're going to try and find out exactly which parking garage this vehicle pulled into. But definitely... depth structure, law enforcement is going to use whatever resources they have at their disposal.
Air 7 HD, thank you for that. We will go back, of course, if they find this driver and if they have a conclusion to this pursuit that results in an arrest.
There was no damn conclusion. Your boy was gone. Let's look at the official story here. All right, driver in Corvette reaches speed surpassing 140 miles per hour. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Corvette fleeing.
Perfect chase. It was a perfect chase from start to finish. All right, moving on. Took off. He saw the police and took off running. Next up, in and out of traffic. The motorcycle was weaving in and out of traffic. Let's keep going. Disappeared like a ghost. She disappeared like a ghost after the party. All right, on to the next one. Couldn't catch him. The dog ran so fast that we couldn't catch him. All right, what's next? Floor it. When the light turned green, he floored it. All right, let's check out the next phrase. Cat and mouse game. The negotiations felt like a cat and mouse game. Okay, moving on. Closed due to, the store was closed due to heavy snow. Almost there. Volume building, volume is building on the highway during rush hour. Okay, last one coming up. Wanted him bad. The police wanted the suspect bad after the robbery. And that's it for today. Next up is Sensei. Let's hear from Sensei.
This driver didn't just get lucky, but he prepared. He knew the streets, he knew his car, he knew exactly what to do. It's the same with English. There's no shortcut. Some YouTubers might tell you things like, learn English in 4 hours, but that's just not realistic. When I was in college, my teachers always said, it takes about 10 years for an international student to understand a class like a native speaker does. Consistency is what really matters. If you keep learning little by little, just like preparing for a perfect chase, you'll get there. For sure.
バイラとレオのチャンネルへようこそ。このチャンネルでは動画を通じてネイティブがよく使うフレーズをバイラとレオの友達のみんなに解説していきます。先生の目標はこのチャンネルを通じて一人でも多く 英会話に自信を持ってほしい。そしていいコミュニティを築き上げたいです。今日学んだリアル英語、ぜひ使ってみてね。皆さんのコメントがより良い動画作りの助けになります。次に学びたいことを教えてください。アメリカのワーク学校ってどんな感じ？留学するのに英語はどのぐらい必要？コメントで聞いてくれたら動画で取り上げるかもしれません。皆さんのコメントお待ちしてます。